Want to make your customers really happy? Then start using Text-to-Drive Speed Checkout online bill payment and in-store cashiering feature. The Speed Checkout interface is where it all begins. An employee presses the invoice and payment button and activates the entire process. So in our example, Matt Meehan, the service advisor, is going to request payment and send the invoice to the customer online. So after Matt presses the Send Invoice and Request Payment button, a dialog box opens, and from this box, Matt can change the name of the person the message is going to, he can change the phone number of who's going to receive the text, and he can also change the email address of the person who's going to receive the RO or the invoice. Now we're going to see exactly what a customer receives on their cell phone after Matt presses the Send for Invoice and Request Payment button. Customers can review their invoice before arriving at the dealership and get questions answered and never be surprised when they pick up their car. Once a customer has reviewed their invoice, they simply press a web link and enter a unique PIN number and the online payment process begins. It's going to take about 2 minutes. Here we're watching a customer enter a PIN and then be taken to a web page online payment landing page. Once the customer is on the online bill payment landing page, they have 3 options. They can pay online, they can request for their invoice to be retexted to them, or they can decide to pay at the dealership. Now this customer has decided to pay online, and they're going to go through a very simple process of verifying and checking certain information, their name, address, credit card information. And once they've reviewed all that information, they can pay online. Once a customer is paid online, the service advisor is notified immediately via text. A window pops open either on their desktop or on their mobile operations module, and they know to get this customer's car ready for pickup. They've paid their bill. Sometimes it's necessary to refund a customer all of their payment or part of their payment. It's really easy in Text-to-Drive. An employee or manager simply presses the refund payment button and then makes a decision, is it a full or partial refund? Once they're finished, they say refund payment and the customer's entire online payment is refunded. Any employee who's utilizing Speed Checkout can receive a reconciliation of all their transactions by simply pressing Email My Transactions button. All the transactions are also going into a master list, which is all sent through the merchant service provider directly to your business office. And keep this in mind, with Speed Checkout, there's never a need to change your merchant services provider. Now let's take a look at how self-cashiering is handled within Text-to-Drive Speed Checkout. The service advisor will press the in-store pay button and then take the credit card of the customer and swipe it in the swiper, which is going to be attached to their computer at their workstation. You're seeing it right now. Here's the credit card being swiped, and after it's swiped, this screen will appear already populated with all the information, and the payment process is now complete using self-cashiering and Speed Checkout. Another nice feature built right into Speed Checkout is invoicing for any department. So if you sold a car and you want a deposit to be paid, you can use Speed Checkout for that. If you sold parts to a customer who maybe doesn't have a car in for repair, you can send an invoice and have payment made for that. Or even payment from a body shop can be made, or another parts department, or another dealership. A variety of transactions by various dealership departments can be accomplished using Speed Checkout's invoicing feature. Once the Create Invoice button is pressed, this window appears, and from here, you merely enter certain information relative to this transaction. Now, if the customer is in your DMS, most of the information will be populated. Online bill payment, self-cashiering, and all department text invoicing is the true power of Speed Checkout. It's Text-to-Drive.